Alright, what is going on, guys? Got another breakdown for UFC 263. This one's going to be at lightweight. It's going to be Luigi Vendramini versus Ziam on the prelims. So both guys pretty young. Ziam's 24, Vendramini's 25. I think each guy's got 2 fights in the UFC, and I believe they're both 1-1 in the UFC. Ziam pretty big for the weight class. He's got 3 inches in height on Vendramini, and only a 2-inch reach advantage. I thought it'd be a little more than that, but Ziam definitely going to be the bigger fighter. But I'll start with him. So he's coming off a decent win against Jamie Malarkey. Got that one in October. And before that, he lost to Don Madge. He kind of got just clinched to death in that one. And what Ziam does well is he's a good kickboxer. He's very fast. He can get taken down, but he's shown an ability to get up pretty well if he's by the fence at least. And yeah, like I said, good kickboxer. The one thing is not a ton of volume from him. He seems like he has opportunities to kind of utilize his size and kickboxing advantage, and he hasn't really done it yet in the 2 fights I've seen from him, especially against Malarkey. And the thing about that Malarkey fight, guys, is he did get taken down, and he got held down for pretty much the whole 3rd round, it felt like, and a good amount of the 2nd, but Malarkey just did absolutely nothing, not even generating those little baby hammer fists or anything, just did absolutely nothing. And a lot of people thought Malarkey won the fight. I actually had Malarkey. I didn't have the YouTube channel at the time, but for a site pick, I had Malarkey. I had money on him, and I totally agree with the decision. It was just if Malarkey did anything when he was on the ground, just generate any offense, I think he would have won the fight, but he just didn't, and Ziam was able to win, I think, on the judges' scorecards, got the 3rd round because he just landed a few strikes while they were standing. And then, like I said, it just goes to the ground, and that was kind of it. So it wasn't a very definitive win for Ziam by any stretch. And he's shown in his early UFC career that there is holes in his game, let's say. He does struggle with grapplers a little bit. So for Vendramini, he does have some pretty good grappling background from what I've seen. And the thing with both of these guys is there's not a ton of tape, especially for Vendramini. You really have to dig. But he had that fight against Elizeu Zaleski dos Santos, and he had some success in that. He had almost got the choke from the backpack position in the 1st round, and then he got hit with a flying knee in the 2nd, and that was it. It was, like I said, it could have been a good fight for him, but it was just a brutal way to get knocked out. It was a tough way to lose, and just, highlight reel for Dos Santos. But then he beats Jessen Ayari, gets a really nice knockout there. And from what I've seen from Vendramini, he's got some pretty good power in his hands. The fights I've seen from him outside the UFC kind of all ended like the Ayari fight. He just got a flurry, and it was one big shot kind of started it, and then he just let the hands go, and that was it. So, yeah, guys, this is one of those fights where it's you can't get a super definitive read, at least I think. And the line reflects that. I think on FanDuel right now they got Vendramini at plus 116 and Ziam around minus 140. So I'll say, guys, for this one I am gonna pick Vendramini, and it's not a super confident pick. It's just one of those where you kind of got to go dog or bust, at least from a betting perspective. And I think that Vendramini definitely put a stamp on his last victory. That was definitely encouraging. And, he's coming off of a victory like that. He's got the plus odds against Ziam, who definitely has the tools to beat him. It's just like I said, I've seen things not to like about his game, just lack of volume and being susceptible to takedowns. And it's not like Vendramini, we've really yet to see him do anything extended with the hands. He doesn't have a lot of volume either. It's just like I said, guys, with the plus odds, gonna have to make a small wager. So for betting, I did already make my bet for this one. I'll have the article up tonight. It'll be on the site tomorrow morning. But I just put like $30 on Vendramini money line, and then I did another parlay, something with baseball. I think I just put like 15 on it, and it has Vendramini to win to cash that. So that's kind of how I like to do fights like this. You know, some people don't bet fights like this at all. Totally understandable because there's nothing definitive. There's not a ton of tape, but I do feel comfortable doing a tiny little wager on Vendramini because, you know, bet what you're willing to lose, and if I lose like $40 on this, it's whatever, but, you know, to each his own. And then if you look at method, nothing I really like too much here. You know, if there's nothing definitive for the fight outcome, there's definitely nothing definitive for a method prop. I would say that if you're really looking to get fancy with it, Vendramini by submission at plus 950, that might have some value, but I'm not going to bet it. I'll just tell you right now. But yeah, guys, going with Vendramini here. Yeah, not the most definitive pick, but I think this could be a fun fight. So thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy, and be sure to stay tuned for more.